welcome to the MakeCode Arcade live stream. I'm Shannon. I'm at Shakao on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Hassan at Hassan on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Joey at JWonder on the MakeCode forums.
And I'm Vivian at LiveTruth on the MakeCode forums.
So today we are continuing this bus game that I started. And I didn't start it with the time theme in mind, but I feel like it counts because there's like a waiting element. So yeah, in that vein, we are doing a game jam currently. The theme is time, and you can find out more information at arcade.makecode.com. No, aka.ms/game jam. Yes.
Ooh. Yeah.
Cool.
Can confirm.
Yeah. So join us. Make a game about time. That's what we're doing. Cool. So let me show what we have currently for this game. So right now, this is a bus stop. A bus arrives. Bus drops you off. This is you. And then as you wait, more buses will arrive, and you can board the bus or you can keep waiting. So if you keep waiting, then the bus leaves, and eventually another one will show up. And if you board the bus, then the bus leaves with you on it. We fade out, we fade to another bus stop, same place, and then drops you off. So the actual game mechanic part of this was going to be some sort of navigation. So the buses are taking you to places, and you have an end destination in mind. So you have to ride these buses around to try and get to your end destination. And I don't really have a plan for how I'm gonna generate a map or anything, but yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna start by giving buses destinations, I think. So I'm gonna start with actually a variable, and that's gonna be current location. And I think that's going to be a string. Okay, so I need you guys to generate maybe location names for me. Things that could be bus stop names. So I'm gonna start with 45th and and feel free to come up with better names than this.
Wait, are these real stops, Shannon?
These are two real streets in Seattle, but I don't think they actually cross, so.
Okay, computes. Yeah. Well, do they? I'm waiting to check.
What are you so upset about? What did I do? All right, cool. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, when we load the bus stop, we're going to display this location somewhere, and conveniently the sprites say already scrolls, which is the behavior that I want. So I think I'm just going to make an invisible sprite at the top here, and it's just going to say the name of the bus stop. And that will, get the job done. So let me move this down a bit. And variables. All right. I'm going to make this also of type background, because I think we go through, we clear out backgrounds as we do as we switch between stops. So it will be automatically cleaned up, which is nice. And then I'm going to set the stop name position to same x higher y. 20.
Joey, what's a star?
Hmm?
What is a
Oh,
star?
you get stars at Richard's leisure, and when we get enough of them, we'll unlock a bike.
Joey, announce the star standings, please.
I promised that I would only do that with Richard's permission, so I can, but I'll just show Hassan's.
Joey, don't worry, I'll call up Richard. Beep, 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 beep. Hi, Richard. Can Joey tell the star standings on stream? Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye. Joey, Richard says, wow. Joey, I trust him so much. One of the best Joeys he knows, so of course he can announce it on stream.
See, but there's also another side, which is that, like, it's only downside for me because I already see the star standing, right? Like, it's logged to my terminal right now. So, like, no benefit here. I guess I'll give you one more, which is...
That's...
Richard's star standings. That's the only one that I set. Richard set all the other ones, but I chose Richard's value.
Okay. Well, everybody tell Joey how much you want to know the star standings.
Sorry, I'm just messing around to try and get this guy centered. Cool, perfect. And I'm just gonna make it invisible again. Great. So then, if for example we had like a really long name, like.
Oh, do you want? Oh. We had Mary Moore and third. It's pretty long.
2 O's? More?
Sure.
Cool.
I guess it wasn't that long.
Okay, it scrolls a little bit.
Do you need a longer one?
Just
Mary Moore and 300,000 and a third.
300,000th and a third. How would you write this in characters?
300,003 is what I meant. 300,000 and third. Mm-hmm. But I do really like 300,000 space 1/3, 1/3. That is also very good. Very strong.
There we go. Ghost vibes.
What's the train? No, what's the train station in Harry Potter called? That's the train stop. 17.5? 17.
King's Cross.
It's 9 3/4.
9 3/4. Yes.
I love 17.5. That's why I'm putting it here.
Vivian, I think you're also right, by the way. I think it is King's Cross Station. That sounds right.
Yeah. I know so many things about London, Joey, so.
Alright, let me just try and get this long one. Come on. Perfect. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and it does like a little scroll thing, which is what I want. So I think make the stop name say current location. I need to. Okay, so the bus has a location, and there's a location that you are at. So maybe I think when the bus like arrives, it should like say the location, maybe above the bus stop, just because it's like easy to see. So you know where it's like going, and then you have a second to like decide as it like comes. So, and then the other thing I want to do is I'm going to reduce this pause a little bit just because it's very long. Okay, so we have this function that's like make bus. And then I'm going to, have I added Vivian's favorite extension yet? Not yet. What time is it?
It's time for arcade.
Okay.
Sprite.
Right.
Data.
Welcome to one of our regular segments, Hassan. Vivian has choreographed the arcade sprite data announcement.
It's very intuitive, obviously.
Okay. We got one more bus stop name, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
I used my my roller to roll 66, and so I had Unsigned Arduino come up with the name. So it's 16 and an 8th bit way.
16 and an eighth?
No, and 8.
16 and eighth.
Yeah. Space bitway.
Bitway.
Yeah.
Like
I
this?
like it. Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. Okay. Actually, let's see. Current location, random value. So yeah, so I think basically I'm just gonna keep pulling so I'm gonna make a function that's like get bus destination. And this function is just gonna like draw randomly from the list of bus stops until it gets one that's not the stop you're currently at, and then return it. So I'm gonna do a while loop. I'm gonna do a variable that's like new destination. All right, set new destination to, and then I'm going to do pick random. Cool. From list of stops. And while new destination does not equal current destination. Current location. Oops. While new destination equals current location. Draw another one. Otherwise, we're returning it. Great. So then on this bus, I'm going to set a, I guess, I don't know if I really need to save this, but it seems like it should be useful. So
Yeah.
Data to function get bus destination. Great. And then the other thing I'm going to do is this. So maybe, okay, maybe I'm gonna make the stop name here. And then set its position. So you're not gonna know where you are currently, but that's okay. And then once we've like pulled this destination, we will say it. So I think that means theoretically, you should see the stop name pop up, and then the bus will pull in, and then you can decide whether you want to get on the bus or not. New bus. Destination. Okay, let's give this a shot. All right, okay, cool. So you're at 45th and Yale. Drops you off. That's good. Oh, nope, sorry. Okay. Messed that up by pressing the menu button. No, this is not doing the thing. Let's see. So I made a new bus, and it should say the bus destination.
How's the other one saying?
Hmm?
How's it saying, like, the original place?
Oh, it's not. I took that out.
Oh.
So what's happening is you arrive on a bus, so that first bus arrival is, I think, saying like, oh, okay, let me try this. There we go. Okay, cool. Yes. So yeah. So what's happening is the very first bus gets a destination, and that's like a random destination. That's not the one you're being dropped off at, because it's like a different. So there's a difference between a bus that is pulling in with you on it and a bus that is like pulling in without you on it. But both of those have the same like destination code. Okay, the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna display your current stop in like a different location so that we have both of these, and that should help, I think. Oh, and then the other thing I want is I'm gonna set this destination if you are not on the bus. If not on bus. Okay, cool. Yeah. Otherwise, the bus destination is your current location. Variables, current location. Is everything okay, Vivian?
Oh, I was just picturing what it'd be like if Richard called us.
Oh.
He would tell Joey to tell us how many stars we have. And he'd be like, oh, Shannon's doing, bus game on stream again. Wish I were there for that.
This does make me feel like I should have a feature to show all the results except for Vivian for stars.
No! I'll stop bringing it up.
Just put a dash in front of it to exclude that name and show all the other results.
Okay, cool. And then the last thing I'm going to do is when you get on the bus, I'm going to change your current location to the destination of the bus. Okay, I think this works. I think this should be like transporting you between locations. So you start off at Marymore and 301 First. Yep. And so then this bus is going to 16th and 8th. And if you keep waiting, the next one is going to 45th and Yale. Okay. And if I get on this bus, then I should, yes, cool. So now I'm pulling into 45th and Yale. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so we have these places and we're just sort of randomly going between them. Yeah, so maybe I'll start with like some instruction text that are like, get to this location, and it'll just be all random for now. And then maybe we can work out like later, like if we do some kind of like limiting of like, oh, these stops only go to these places, and then you have to like actually like figure out how to get between places, and also like I don't know, maybe there's a map component. I don't know how that's gonna work, so we'll see. So I think when you create the player is going to say, and it's going to be text join. And I want this to be, I'm just gonna call my get random destination function. Perfect. Because this will be a location that's, no, I need to save this to start with. Variables. Goal. End. Destination. Cool. Okay, so we set our current location. We grab a location that's not our current location, and we set it to this. And then the player, every time they get off the bus, they're going to say, I need to get to this. Oops. Okay. And then I'm also going to move the bus down a little bit. So I'm going to set the bus is Y to great. The Y is 60. What in the world? Okay. Oh, right. And then I need to leave from also 80. 70. If this was a variable, I would only have to change it in one place.
But Shannon, is it about the destination of getting the right code or about typing it in the journey along the way? Let's be honest. If you wanted to get there quickly, we would not be taking the bus. The bus is all about adventure.
This is a good point. Right. So, okay. So right now, the winning strategy is just to basically wait until the bus shows up that goes to the place that you need to go to. And yeah, okay, so I need to get to 45th and Yale. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is inside this make player. So we can just check to see if we're the player gets made when the ghost gets off the bus. So that means you're at a destination. So I'm just gonna do a little equality check to see if I'm at the place I need to be at. So if my current destination equals my end destination, right? So I arrived, current location, then
is this one gonna work? If is current location gonna grab the spot underneath the player, or is it gonna explicitly set it?
Current location. Wait, what do you mean?
Is this gonna have a reference equality issue?
Oh, it's just a string, I think.
Oh, okay.
I called it current location, but it's just the name of the. Sorry?
Joey's been too busy working on the bot to be paying attention to the code.
I made it, I don't know, we'll do some flavor text. Finally here, whatever. And then
Now I may rest, said the ghost.
Cool. Perfect. Okay, so the ghost is gonna say this is blocking, which is perfect because that is what I want it to be. And then I'm going to fade to black one last time, and then we're gonna end the game.
Early stream, wrap it up. Good work, Shannon.
Game over, win. See if that does anything. All right, so let's give this a quick go and see if we can win our frankly very easy game.
It's a speed run.
Okay, 16th and 8th Bitway. And I'm currently at Marymore. This one is 17 and a half. Keep waiting. Oh yeah, perfect. Cool. Oh, right. I have to fade back before I do my game over.
Nice.
All
Yeah.
right.
And when I was taking a class on making 2D games in college, for the final project, we made like this dynamic difficulty system, and we were unsure if the game was actually beatable. I did beat it, so it was technically possible, but also like we made all of the weapons, so I knew like exactly how to cheese it. Like you could have the opposite problem where like you could easily make the game way too difficult.
Mhm. What kind of game was it?
Uh, it was like you are a terraformer arriving on a planet and you have to survive waves of mobs for like 30 days and 30 nights. And I think the story justification was that you're kind of like the first person to arrive, and like you do like a scan of the planet, and eventually like backup will arrive, but you have to survive until then. And so the mobs will get increasingly more difficult, and you'll get more variance as the game goes along.
Mhm.
And then there's this store, you earn points, and there's a store where you can buy like weapons, and there's one that just kind of breaks the game if you can save up for it, but you have to save up like you have to go like 10 days without buying anything, and just sticking with like your starter gear. So it's like not something that you would think to do, I think, on like an average playthrough.
Right.
But it does also just make the rest of the game trivial, so I don't know why we included it. I think we just wanted something that was like, look, it's devastating. But like from a like difficulty perspective, like it would have been much better if we had like fine-tuned it instead of trying to make this fancy schmancy system that like will move the difficulty up or down depending on how you're doing, and
Right.
so on and so forth.
Mhm. Sounds like a fun thing to build, though. Like,
Yeah, it was not what I was in charge of though. So
oh.
I had the much more fun tag of figuring out persistence, and I said that very sarcastically. But we want to make sure you can save your progress, because 30 nights and 30 days is a lot to ask someone to do in a single sitting.
Right.
So it's nice to be able to come back and have all of like your money and your purchased gear and so on and so forth when you do come back. With that final line, it almost makes me feel like it's like the ghost wants to haunt a certain location, but now it makes me feel like the buses are like not necessarily in like the physical realm, you know what I mean?
They are full of ghosts. Okay, so I'm gonna do a big pause here for the bus to leave. Okay, and then I've fading back, pausing before I end the game, and then hopefully this should all. So I need to get to 16th and 8th. Nope. Yeah, let me know if any of this fade code or any of the rest of the code is wrong. Come on.
Wait, with the way things are set up right now, isn't it possible that you'll never get to your well, not never, but
Yeah, it's basically just random. So like, there's always a chance. Like, it's always winnable. It's just how
okay.
long are you going to be waiting?
Fair. Fair. I guess since you can choose to not hop on the bus, you'll eventually hopefully get a bus that's going where you're going. But if you had to just keep getting on the bus, you could just be.
Oh.
I mean, you are a ghost, so I don't know how. If your view of time is like if you perceive it the same way we do.
Okay. Okay. So I want the bus to leave. Which I think means I should just put all of this in a separately do, I guess. I'm worried that branching it off will be like, this game has a lot of like different like states. And I feel like putting a bunch of stuff in separately do is just asking for weird state management trouble. But we're here. Do you guys remember what stop I needed to be at?
Nope.
16 and an 8-bit way.
Oh
What?
no.
Okay, I'll wait for the next one.
I feel like this really leans into that time angle. Take your time. Your bus will come.
This is accurate to my real life bus experience, though.
And the stream is all about realism.
Yes.
Is this with the King County buses, or is this a different city?
King County buses.
Yeah, I'm used to Colorado buses, and
What?
they have. Whoa! Everything faded.
Cool. Okay. That's the effect I want. What? Are Colorado buses like always punctual?
No, they have actually. Well, they're actually pretty punctual, but they also have 10 minutes of leeway in either direction. So if your bus can come 10 minutes early or be 10 minutes late, and it's still considered on time.
Oh.
So you can call operators to figure out where buses are, but only if it's outside that range, and effectively only if you've been waiting like 10 minutes and the bus is nowhere to be found, because it could have arrived effectively 20 minutes ago, and be like, oh well, should have been there. So like,
Yeah.
whenever you take the bus, you just have to be early, and the bus can be late.
I don't know if I like this. I feel like what they've done is they've redefined the word punctual to be like a half-hour window.
Yeah. They're like, I have altered the deal. I cannot alter it further. But for the most part, they're right on time.
Sorry?
I said for the most part, they're usually right on time.
Okay. So then the thing I want to do is actually,
this is your bus.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this so that the ghost is speaking with white text on a black background. Just because, like, I don't know, that's like a ghosty thing, and also I think it's less confusing with the stop. Player choices, awesome. Okay. So theoretically, what I should do is I should construct some kind of like bus map where like we have all the stops sort of scattered around, and then we just like connect them in like random ways, ensuring that there's a path from where I am currently to the end one, some number of stops apart. And then
have we done graphs and blocks before?
Have we done graphs and blocks before? Probably not. Probably because it's a bad idea.
I mean, we have my heap, right? We could do A star extension. We can do A star.
What if we made it as an image and then we drew lines, and then you filled it.
Ooh.
I like this. What are we filling?
You have to test to see if two places are connected, you try to fill it. Or something. I didn't think it all the way through.
If we had a fill block, I guess I could.
So I'm thinking maybe the thing we should do is just like you force a connect. You like draw the right road first, and then you just draw some other ones like around it. But I don't really know. Like this. Okay, so the thing we're describing is a graph. So I need some way to like store a graph in these blocks.
I mean, arcade block objects, right?
Yeah, and a graph
Storing
is just like edges and nodes. So I could just have like each stop is a node, and then I could have a list of like edges. But I don't know. Okay.
I guess that's a fair way to represent it. That's a common enough way where you have I forget the name. It's a list of linked lists for edges of a graph.
Adjacency graph.
Adjacency list, yeah.
This is an adjacency graph. Okay, but guys, is this like a dumb idea? Maybe we should do something else. I don't know.
I'm
How do
still
we
working
feel?
on my
Not
fill
like-
idea.
You're
Go with it.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So I'll give it a shot, and if it turns out bad, we will. Let me save it at this current state, which is, functional but not necessarily "quote unquote" fun. And then we'll try the rest of this. All right. So I'm gonna make a list. That is like routes. Okay. And then this is going to be an array of arrays. And each array will be just like two things. It'll be like start, end. Does that kind of make sense?
I mean, there's two ways to represent it like that. Yeah. So there's start, end, and then there's also you map each string to the index it is in the first one, and that corresponds to a list of possible destinations. If that makes sense.
Oh, nice. Yes, I love that. Okay, great. Is this the adjacency thing, Vivian, that you were describing?
That Joey was saying, I was like, oh, sure, I can free associate to the graph word that I know.
I think this one's technically the adjacency list, because that word makes sense to me. But they're both common representations of graphs for this sort of thing.
So let me explain what I'm doing as sort of just an example, and then we need to populate this in code. So this first array slot corresponds to 45th and Yale, and the numbers are the stops that you can get to from 45th and Yale. So it would be like 1, and it would be like 3. So you can get to 45th and Yale connects to Marymore, and it connects to 16th and 8th. So we need to ensure, after we pick our current location and our end destination, we need to ensure that there is a path between them. So I think the thing I'm going to do this the dumb way, which is I'm going to start, I'm going to take our current location, I'm going to pick a random node and like add a connection. So I'm going to draw a line between this, and I'm just going to keep drawing lines until we hit the end one. And it'll just be a random path of a random length, and
then you just add filler after.
Yep, I'm just gonna do some other ones.
That's a dumb way. I think that's the almost the ideal way.
Popular. Cool. So, I'm gonna make a function. That's gonna be like fill routes. All right. Yeah, so you guys can kind of think of the thing I'm doing as like, it's like drawing a map, right? You have like a big map, all these stops are like points on it, and we're just like drawing lines between them, and the lines are where the buses can go. And We almost certainly won't get to it this time, but you know, theoretically, it would be cool to actually then like draw this map so that the player could look at it and figure out how to get to their destination. Okay, so then I'm gonna make another variable. Oh boy, variables. Temp destination. Cool. So I'm gonna call get bus destination. And so first I'm going to go through, and this is going to be our like the real path or a real path. As we're filling in random things, you know, we might like have shorter ways, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to, let's see, take the value. Okay. So I'm going to get the array from routes. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill routes with a bunch of arrays of numbers. So routes is an empty array. For each stop, we're going to add routes, and we're going to add another array to the end of routes. So now routes will be exactly the same length as stops, as we add stops to it. What?
It's not going to be happy until you put something in the
routes to start with.
Coerce you, like, yeah. Oh, I meant until you put something in the inner array. So until it knows that it's a number array.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, let me do that then. So, okay, so I'm filling this out to be empty. And then I'm getting our current destination, and then I'm going to add. So I need to add value to end. And the list I'm adding it to is the list inside the routes. So it's going to be routes, get value at, and then this is going to be the index of our current location. Okay, so current location, and then we're going to add value. Oh, actually, this is not, it's going to be stops, right? Index of current location. And then I'm going to add the index of the temp destination to the end.
Now, if we give it a second, should it become happy again?
Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong again. Stops. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. And I think I need another variable, which is temp current. I'm gonna set this to current location. Okay, so then basically I want to do a while loop, and while temp destination does not equal our final destination, does not equal our end destination, we're going to whoops. Let's see. Yeah, okay. This should be fine. Let me see. So current location, and then I need to update my current location to temp current location to the temp destination. Index of temp current location, temp destination. Let me think. I think this is going to be missing a. So, okay, yeah. So I think this should be fine. It doesn't.
We'll just be doing index
duplicates.
of, right?
Sorry?
We'll always just be checking if the index of it like is greater than -1, so that should be fine if there are duplicates. It'll be a small runtime cost, but it'll be a lot of blocks to fix duplicates here.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. This should guarantee that, we'll have like something there. And then maybe just for now, I'll just do a couple I'll just add like 4 other ones. We'll see. I worry that this middle one will get like very big. Okay. And then actually, let me just see this for now. Let's just try this. So Vivian.
We were so close.
Okay. I have this, I'm populating this big array. Then here, where I'm getting the bus destination, instead of calling get destination, I just need, and the other, okay. I need to get the array at the index of my current place. So, get value at index of. So this is going to be the stops. No,
routes?
This is going to be routes. Yes.
Do we decide this is going to be a quarter situation or no?
Vivian did correct me, so I guess.
Oh, but you already got there, Shannon. But I feel like we're on the cusp, of everything being very confusing.
It's true.
I'm just saying, Vivian, are you sure you want to set yourself up for this the next time you're streaming?
I like to think that I'm getting better at this, and Shannon's for some reason getting worse.
Okay, so I'm getting a random value from the array of like destinations, which is like indices, numbers, and then I'm going to go back into our current. So I'm going to go back into our list of like stop names, which is where's get value at? So we're going back into stops. And we're getting the name at this location, and that's going to be our bus destination. So, yeah, let's try this, I guess. Okay, so we're at 17.5. We need to get to Marymore and 300. 45th and Yale. All right. Let's get on.
Get on all the buses.
Okay, so now we're at 45th and Yale. Cool. Yeah, and it says it again, which is fine. I think this is good because if you forget where you're going, you can just go to a random stop and. Okay, 16th and 8th bit way. Board the bus.
It's got to be this one? No, it's.
It's random, so it could be like. Yeah, I don't actually know. Okay, so we were already at 45th and Yale. I think we need some visualization of our stop map because I don't actually know.
Which one?
Yeah. Let me do a debugger thing, and hopefully we can just like look through the numbers and see if it's correct.
Yeah, I mean, you can just put out logs too. Logs should handle it pretty if you just log stops.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me just wait for a couple more and see if we get lucky. Oh no, I think this one put itself on. Right, that was the other thing I need to do. I need to remove come on. No. Okay, maybe we messed up. Okay, so very quickly, I need while temp destination does not equal end destination, we pull a new one, we add it in.
Are you just trying not to get to go to
So
itself?
that can.
Yeah. I just want to exclude.
Can we...
Oh wait, no. Call get bus des. Okay. I'm gonna modify call get bus destination to take in a parameter. Because this should be anyway avoiding itself, right? Edit function. Text. Skip. Done. All right. Call get bus destination. Skip. Okay, cool. And then this will avoid get current location. Temp current. This will avoid actual current location. And I think I called it one more time. Oh no, we took it out, right? Because we replaced it. So I think that's all, right? Okay, cool.
Is there a better quarter on it?
I don't know if refactoring is a quarter.
Shannon, you gotta help us out here, Shannon. What are we supposed to do when you do everything right? Come on.
I didn't do it. Last time we spent like 20 minutes debugging the fact that I'd named two variables the same thing.
But did we get any quarters out of it? No.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So routes.
So we're currently at our current location is Marymore, which is index 1. That's great.
Oh yeah.
And 1 goes.
We do probably want to modify it so that we add the reciprocal street when we're doing it. By the way.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
But.
So 1 goes to 2 and 2 goes to 0. So that's Marymore goes to 17th, 17th goes to 45th.
That's right.
And our end destination is 45th. So that's right.
Nice.
Okay. Let me try it again. All right. So now we have we are currently at current location is 2, 17th and a half, and we want to get to 3. Okay, so 2 goes to 1 and 1 goes to 3.
Easy.
Cool. Okay. I think this game is winnable. I think you will have to spend a lot of time I don't know, just sitting and waiting for different buses and writing down the possibilities to see.
This is a game that you only play with the debugger. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. It's a game about waiting. So ideally we would have some kind of map that would then let you navigate. Maybe even if the map was unlabeled, you could then travel around and you would label the map in your head, and that would be part of the game. We're not doing that in 6 minutes. But we may revisit. I feel pretty good about this being at least done. You can win it or you can play it forever. Those are the two conditions. All right. So I guess we can. Do you guys have any other we can add more stops?
Yeah.
More names for me.
Something with terminal at the end. I feel like that's very key. Otherwise, where do the buses sleep?
Oh wait, we never added the maple one.
Oh yeah,
that
Joey came up with one.
Rudely stole from me, Vivian.
No, I didn't mean it. Okay, Maple Terminal. Maple Street Terminal. Oh, no, that's good, Shannon. Joey's was Maple something.
What was yours? Maple.
Joey's
Street?
yours. I don't remember.
I don't remember mine either.
Oh my gosh.
All I remember is that immediately after I wrote it, like 3 chat messages later, you were like Maple something, and I was like, oh.
It was
okay,
just
well.
Maple Street. That was just it. Okay, what about Beach View Terrace?
One. And then let's see. There is a bus stop in Boston, and it's called Wonderland.
Aww.
Yeah.
I like how this is just making the game harder and more impossible.
That's what public transit is, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't look at it, read a map or anything, you just gotta look there. This ghost just never learned how to read.
Oh. Unsigned Arduino says we should do one for all our names.
All of our names. Oh, so many.
I want to be Way, W-A-Y, because my middle name is Way.
Oh,
But-
man. I love this.
Oh, that's nice.
Vivian, wait. Wait, you want to be Way with an A or with an E?
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Or this?
Oh, sure. It could be like, is that some kind of weird ghost directions? Okay.
Hassan, if you had a street named in your honor, what would it be? Joy, I hope you're also thinking about this.
I'll accept Wonderland.
Sufi Ave.
Oh my god, that's so good.
It's not significantly different.
That's nice. I don't know, Sufi Ave.
Nice. Then I will be.
Cow de sac. No, sorry. Shannon, what
I
did you
was
say?
literally just saying I wanted it to be related to cows, but what was yours?
Ooh. I said cow de sac, but it's not really related to cows.
That's way better than Cow Farm.
Cow farm?
Perfect.
I actually really like that name now. That's a. If you make like a restaurant, Vivian, you should name it the Cow de Sac.
Cow. Yeah, sure.
It can be like, or it could have like one of those things that they have for sushi where it like goes around on the little thing,
Train.
and you just have beef and
Aw.
cow related products.
Oh, we need to add one for Richard.
Yeah. Shout out for Richard.
Oh, what about like something with Noel, right? Isn't that like something?
Knowlston.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. I'd go there.
Knowltopia.
Noelingbrook.
Bolingbrook? Oh man, yes.
That's a good one, yeah.
Great. Okay. Cool. So, I mean, we need to get to Vivian Way. All right. Well, we are out of time. I'm gonna I don't know. We'll end on this montage of bus things. But I'm Shannon. I'm at Shakao on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Hassan. I'm at Hassan on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Joey at JWonderl on the MakeCode forums.
And I'm Vivian at LiveTurbo on the MakeCode forums.
See y'all next time.